or a band nearby. And we'll start in a seated position. So you're going to take a seat when you're ready, and we'll sit crisscross our meditation style legs. And palms face up on the knees, settle in, drop in, go ahead and close your eyes. Take those first few cleansing breaths and become aware of the body. Shoulders melt away from the ears, finding a decent posture here. Relax your face, relax your eyes and your jaw. And try to just catch any tense muscles that kind of tense up on their own. Sometimes that happens here through the hands or shoulders or face. And feel the energy in the room that you're in. It's kind of an anticipation for the new year tomorrow and Friday. The word of or phrase of the class today I'd like you to focus on is letting go. So as we turn over, as we transition into a new year, perhaps letting go of things that haven't served you over the past couple days or months or weeks, forever. It's kind of establishing a new mindset in many ways, stepping into a new space. The new year is full of a lot of possibilities for us. Drop your head gently to the right side. Palms face down on the knees. Eyes can stay open, or eyes can blink open or stay closed. Come through center, chin to chest. Over to the left side. And back up through center. A couple of shoulder rolls back, looking down in front of you. You can crisscross your legs, and now let's drop that left elbow right next to us, rooting this right hip down. So if you have a pillow or a yoga block nearby and you want to use that here, you can. Try not to pop off the floor. We stay rooted, elbow to the floor. Getting that serious lat stretch here in the back. Push yourself back through center and drop that right elbow right next to you. And root the left hip down. Find your breath during these tight spots. Loosen up during those exhales. And push yourself back up. Take the base of your hands and put them behind you. Puff the chest, rotate the shoulders out, look up the wall. Stretching through that clavicle, through the chest plate and the shoulder here. And from here, walk forward, fold yourself over, let those fingertips continue going. Walk, 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 walk. As far as you can, keep them reaching face towards the shins. And walk yourself back. Let's reach this right arm up and then behind you. Grab that right elbow and get situated enough here to get a nice grip and a gentle lift towards 10 o'clock. So a little tilt and lift, getting into the side body stretch into the tricep. And release down. Nice big shoulder rolls back. Looking down. Reach this left arm up and behind. Grab that left elbow and pull. Reach towards 1 o'clock as you tilt and pull. And relax down. Excellent job. Let's go ahead and extend those feet out. So heels in front of you, seated posture. Grab right underneath the legs on those hamstrings and round out, curl yourself, scoop and lift. Right from that spinal warm up from Pilates. Curl out, chin to chest, and sit up and lift through. So we're rounding the spine, looking down, and we're flattening that thoracic and cervical spine, that middle upper back. One more, round it all the way back and lift, and then you can roll yourself down gently, slowly, and reach those arms and legs long. A nice big stretch here. Pull yourself apart. Couple ankle rolls and wrist rolls here. Keeping that theme of letting go throughout each one of these postures today or stretches. Let's swoop around, bring that right knee into your right underarm. So grab on top of the shin and pull gently off to the side. Root that left leg down, getting that nice big hip opener. Couple point and flex here with the toes, the ankle, the foot. Take the knee across the body. And now root the right shoulder down. So please pay attention to that. Gentle press through the knee with the left hand, rooting the right shoulder down, looking at the right hand. Come back through, right into our piriformis, right ankle over the left, reach through the loop and pull. Figure four. Little rock side to side here. And lower down. Extend both legs long. We'll go to the other side before we use the strap. So we'll pull the left in now. Grab on top of that shin, pulling into the left underarm, getting that big hip opener here, and be slightly aggressive in the sense that you're getting a stretch that would be deeper than you would if you were just doing this on your own. So take the time to explore a little bit of range on this. You can slide that right foot out a little. Couple ankle rolls. Inhale, exhale. Bring that knee across the body. Root the left shoulder down. Reach the left arm, looking at the left hand. Try to get a little deeper as you hold the position longer, the stretch longer. Try to get deeper into the stretch. You should relax a bit into the stretch. Come through center, piriformis, left ankle over the right knee, and pull in. Little rock side to side, little point and flex. And release. Stretch, 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 nice and long. Have that strap nearby. Go ahead and grab it, put it around the base of the right foot. Just be sure you have room on either side of you. Go ahead and lift that foot straight up. You can keep the left heel down if you want more support. Otherwise, extend it out and you'll get a little hip flexor here. And now walk yourself up your strap and actively pull on that leg however much that muscle will allow. But try to bring those toes over your face. Work through it here. Put the strap in the right hand, keep pulling as you drop, drop, drop over to the right side, getting now into that inner thigh and groin. Keep pulling on that strap. I hold pretty close to my foot there. And try to keep that left leg down. So these hips are essentially squared up. Don't feel like you have to go all the way down to do this. You can just go a few inches to work into it over time. Releasing and letting go anything in these hips. We hold a lot of stress in our hips. So let's clean it out. Get that negative energy out. Any tightness there, any stress. Gently pull back through center. You can go slightly over to the other side, whatever makes sense for you. Square those hips up. Get into the hamstring and glute a little more. And back through center. We're going to move the strap up around the ball of your foot, just a few inches, and then pull down. Now you'll get a lot more calf and in through that ankle and foot a little bit more. Should feel kind of nice on that foot. and change. Gently release that leg down, take the strap off, and that right leg should feel a lot longer than the left one right now. Left side, put the loop around the bottom of your foot, the middle part, and work through that initial stretch. Right leg is either straight or bent for more support. Take your time here. Let the muscle release a bit before we move on. Be sure your spine is straight here. We don't want to be tilting or curving when we're doing some of these more aggressive stretches. Take the strap in that left hand, gently lead it down to the side. Keep pulling on it. Right hip rooted as we work through this groin, the inner thigh, and general hip release on the left. Gently pull back through center. Reposition the band so it's at the ball of your foot. And gently pull down, getting behind the knee, calf, Achilles, foot, ankle. And gently release down, put the strap aside. Reach nice and long, pull either into the room. Big inhale, then exhale to get yourself to seated. Sit and reach. And then we'll just flip it over right into our child's pose. So knees wide, toes together, slide back. Forehead to the floor. Try to attach a visual of negative energy leaving the body. It's like a next level of experience when you're doing routines like these or in your meditations. Just visualizing like a fog or a dust or even a color of some kind leaving your body in the areas of tension and tightness. Maybe it's around your temples or your eyes, your shoulders, your back, your hips. Be sure to relax your face here. Let's walk our hands over to the left side. Nice big reach off to the left while we stay in our child's pose. Walk them back through center over to the right side. Come back through center. Find your quadruped. Come forward. Stack to center here, knees underneath the hips. Find your cat-cow. Take your time with this. Pull apart and flatten. All right, so this time we're taking this left foot off to the side. So if we're on a clock, this is going to be 10 o'clock. So that left foot goes to 10 o'clock. My hands stay at 12. And right now we're just going to go forward, towards the foot. So into the knee, and then we're going to slide it back. In towards the hand and foot, and then slide it back. So you can see my left leg goes bent all the way forward, and then it straightens out. I'm bringing my butt to my heel. So a little dynamic stretch here, a little movement forward and back. Slide forward, slightly off to the side, and back. You're basically finding that sweet spot for you. So wherever you get that big hip stretch. Come back through center. Walk that foot in towards the left finger now, that left pinky finger. So now we're all squared up. Walk it a touch forward, and now we're going to lift into a little crescent. We're going to slide forward a bit. Now we're kind of switching up, getting a right hip flexor and quad stretch. So stay lifted out of the chest. Should feel pretty nice. Squeeze that right glute for a little support if you need it. And now we're just going to slide it right back. Hands come on either side of that left knee, forehead towards the knee. Both hands to center, swing it around, same routine on the right side. Square things up in your quadruped, take that right foot by 2 o'clock. Get that initial stretch here, and then when you're ready, find the movement. Forward and back. If you're tight on one side, or tighter on one side than the other, you'll definitely feel it in this stretch. Slide forward and back. Try your best to match your breath. And don't let the speed take over, still moving at a pace that works for you. One more. Square everything up, toe heel that foot to your right pinky finger. Get settled, and now lift gently into this crescent, sliding forward a bit, now getting that left hip flexor and quad. Big lift, nice chest. And slide it back. Fingertips on either side of that knee, forehead towards the knee. Both hands through center. Swing it around. Back to your quadruped, tuck the toes, lift, downward dog. Try not to flatten or press your face forward. Think about lifting through the hips and then lifting essentially through the upper back. Heels to the floor, looking up through to your navel. Little blood rush to the head here. Try to breathe through this. Spread those fingertips, press down through the index finger. Lift this right leg, pigeon, drive that right knee into your right wrist, drop it down, drop that left knee down, find your fingertips and lift up, similar to our crescent shape we just created with the body a second ago. Dropping those shoulders away from the ears, flattening out on that left knee, looking up the wall. Nice job, ladies. Elbows to the mat. You can stay here, or you can create a pillow for your forehead or reach the arms all the way out. Another opportunity to visualize any tension leaving the body. Come on back to the hands. Tuck your left toe under. Push through the hands. Lift back into that downward dog. Lift that left leg and drive that left knee into the left wrist, dropping that right knee. Squaring things up, fingertips in front of the shin, looking up the wall. Drop to the elbows. Create a pillow for your forehead. And relax. Back to your hands. Tuck that right toe under. Lift up and through, downward dog. Drop to your knees and swing it around. Take a seat for me. Coming full circle right back to where we started. I'm going to silence the music. Go ahead and drop in again. Palms facing up on the knees. Shoulders melting away from the ears. Relaxing your temples and your eyes and your cheeks. Down through your jaw. Decent posture, belly's neutral but stable. Gravity taking you down through your sits bones. And continuing to focus and circle around that letting go aspect. But even further, what can you now replace that void now with? What can you replace it with? So you let anything go that wasn't serving you. What's coming into your space now, or what are you hopeful to attract into your space moving into the next few weeks? Your eyes can stay closed. I'm going to finish with a passage today. It's a short one. Awaken your life force. The Chinese called it qi, the Japanese ki. It refers to energy, the life force, the divine spirit of life that permeates all that is, that permeates you. Awaken your life force. Do things that stimulate it, bring it alive. Walk on the ground with your bare feet and let the earth's energy surge through you. Reach your hands towards the heavens and let divine energy come down to you. Move around, release the blocks. Feel, love, sing, and shout. Come alive. Discover what it means to become vital and fully alive. Feel the life force surge through you, up through your legs, your spine, and your head. Feel it wash down upon you through your arms, your torso, down through your toes, and into the ground, rooting you to this planet like a tree. Know you have roots. Know you have branches. Fill yourself with chi. Fill yourself until you feel vital, alive. Feel it until you become happy and joyful, grateful to be alive on this planet. Feel it until you know you are one with life, one with love. Feel it until you see how connected you are with all that lives. Just reflecting on that in stillness and silence for the last 60 seconds of class. Reach those arms gently out to the side. One last inhale, reach overhead. Exhale it out. And seal the center. Flow complete. Awesome stuff, ladies. Happy New Year. Thanks for being here, and we'll see you soon. Be safe.